Nerdvengers, it is Josh, and episode 6 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the finale, is almost here, and it's time to do our weekly preview video. Now, there are a number of threads still left hanging, mysteries left unanswered for the final episode. I don't think we're going to get all of the answers here, but let's go through some of the main questions that we have and what we think might happen in the finale. First up, of course, is the whole what's in the box situation.
Who's in the box?
You know, the box that Bucky had the Wakandans make for Sam. What's in the box? I mean, we kind of know what's in the box, right? It's got to be some vibranium Falcon wings to allow Sam to fly around again and be all awesome in the last episode. Now, without getting too far into spoilers and leak territory, many Marvel fans expect Sam Wilson to become Captain America by the end of this show. There have been some toy leaks that do show Sam Wilson seemingly in a Captain America outfit, much like what we saw in the comic books. Now, let's be fair, we don't know if when Sam opens the box, if it's going to be the Captain America red, white, and blue vibranium wings, or if even they will be vibranium wings, but come on, man, they gotta be vibranium wings. That would be awesome. In fact, I kind of hope that they're not red, white, and blue right off the bat. Maybe they're just black or black and gold matching up with Bucky's arm. Not only would that be aesthetically awesome, but it would also make it so that the red, white, and blue was Sam's choice, Sam's decision, and maybe he even paints it himself before fully embracing the role, perhaps at the end of the episode. Now, having said that, I do think that Bucky could be the kind of guy that told the Wakandans to make it red, white, and blue. But essentially, Sam looking in that box for whatever the Wakandans gave him and then going through some kind of a conflict and then embracing the idea of being Captain America is something that most Marvel fans expect to happen in this final episode. In fact, there are some sort of leaks or rumors out there that indicate Sam will be doing something a little bit different than just becoming Captain America. There's some rumors that we're going to see the Statue of Liberty become a gigantic Captain America, complete with its own shield. And there might be sort of a speech or some kind of a thing put forward by Sam that actually recontextualizes what the Captain America shield means and what the Captain America label means for himself, but also for the country and the world. I think something like that is likely to happen. Now, I also think that Bucky and Sam are going to be helped or aided in part by John Walker with his Captain America shield. We have seen this in the trailers. It's been leaked in some set footage. It really does seem like John Walker is going to help Sam and Bucky. Now, this will be hopefully a very interesting dynamic between all three of them, and it's more about what happens after they defeat the Flag Smashers. I mean, nobody really thinks the Flag Smashers are going to do anything of significance. They're probably going to get stopped dead in their tracks by this trio here. So it'll be interesting to see what happens after that. Does John Walker walk away? Does he go his own route, perhaps joining the Thunderbolts? Because he's clearly still in some ways heroic and trying to do the right thing, but definitely damaged working outside of the law, which is perfect for the Thunderbolt setup. Could we see the Val character come back towards the end of the episode, or that call that she said you better pick up, it'll be the smartest thing you ever do? Perhaps we'll see something like that either resolved in the episode or in a post-credit scene. And as far as the Thunderbolts go, I'm starting to feel less and less that Thunderbolts being established will be a major thing in this episode. If anything, it'll be in a post-credit scene or just with a lingering thread with John that might be picked up on a later project, eventually leading to the Thunderbolts. I think most of us want General Thunderbolt Ross to just literally show up and be like, I'm putting a team together and talk about the Thunderbolts, and I just don't know if that is actually on the table. Another one of the big mysteries or things that fans will be looking for in the finale of Falcon and the Winter Soldier is what exactly is going on with Sharon Carter, Batroc the Leaper, and the Flag Smashers. We see in the 5th episode that Sharon Carter sort of is working against Sam and Bucky, at least presumably, and she has called and got Batroc to help her out by helping the Flag Smashers out. This is really crazy. Is Sharon Carter playing both sides? Is she a Skrull? Is she the power broker? What exactly is going on with Sharon? I think that's a big, interesting mystery that I do hope we get at least partially unraveled or explained in the finale. Now, when it comes to Batroc the Leaper, he's only there to fight and try to kill the Falcon, and man, I'm excited to see that fight go down because the first one was really cool, but I'm hoping we get much more of it in the rematch. And yeah, I just love what they do with Batroc the Leaper, and they're very creative with the way they use Sam and the wings to be able to fight, so looking forward to seeing that go down. But who knows, I doubt it'll really add up to much more than just a cool fight. I mean, clearly Sam is not going to lose to Batroc the Leaper, right? And when it comes to the Flag Smashers, I mean, I don't really know what to expect or if I am expecting much of anything from them. I think they just are pretty standard one-note villains. They don't seem to be that unique at all to me. And even though they do have the Super Soldier Serum, I don't really see them posing much of a threat to Sam, Bucky, and John Walker. I think they're going to be pretty easily stopped. Perhaps some of them will die. Perhaps some of them will be taken to prison. Frankly, I don't really care what happens to these characters at all. Maybe some of you do. I know some of you are big fans of Carly. I don't understand that, but that's totally cool. And if you want more of the Carly character, it is possible that Marvel is going to do that. I'm just less than interested. And so frankly, guys, when it comes to the episode, what to expect with the resolutions, I do think we're mostly looking at a big inciting incident, a crazy action sequence where the Flag Smashers are making some kind of an attack. We've seen a lot of, set photographs and even some images from the official marketing for the show that indicate this. We expect John Walker to join up with Falcon and Bucky, Sam likely wearing new wings from Wakanda, which is what is in the box. And overall, we think that conflict will be resolved. John Walker will likely have some kind of a conflict with Sam and Bucky, maybe another fight between John Walker as Captain America and Sam Wilson as Captain America. That could be really hype and very cool. But overall, we think that the show will resolve with John Walker going his own way, mostly in the Thunderbolt sort of a direction. I then think Sam will fully embrace being Captain America and will make some kind of a speech and really step into the role. I think he does appreciate more than he did before how Captain America as a symbol is important to the world. That is pretty much what the show has been about. Sam grappling with personal stuff while trying to discover the truth of what he should do. He's going to do what he thinks is right, but I also think his view on what is right has been altered by the events of this show. And so that's what I'm comfortable talking about as far as what legitimately to expect. But of course, I'm going to get into the speculation. Let's do a little fanboy dreaming and talk about what could happen that would absolutely blow me away and some of the rumors that are out there from other Marvel fans. I think mostly it all has to do with old man Steve Rogers, man. For whatever reason, this has been a thing for a long time. It was rumored a long time ago. Even Wyatt Russell himself sort of teased this in an interview, so there's legitimate reasons to think it actually could happen. Now, a lot of insiders and scoopers are either not talking about this at all or saying that it's not going to happen. I don't know what to make of that exactly. I have a feeling that a lot of these people just got burned with WandaVision and they're not willing to come forward because even if something was going to happen before, they think Marvel may have taken it out, either because of scheduling, because of the crunch of time, or because now projects are moved way into the future, and so the previously thought correct connective tissue no longer actually works. I think that might be part of the reason why some of this stuff is being taken out of these shows. Now, having said that, I think it's totally fair for fans and just Marvel Comics readers or just people that love being blown away to expect something like Old Man Cap, played by Chris Evans, to happen in the show. I mean, that would be absolutely amazing. And in Marvel Comics, a lot of the story that revolved around Sam Wilson becoming Captain America, some of that involved old man Steve Rogers. In fact, quite a bit of it involved old man Steve Rogers, and some of it involved John Walker, and that leads into Secret Empire. And as I have indicated before, it is possible that Chris Evans is legitimately returning to the MCU, but he's going to be playing an evil version of his Captain America character from a different part of the multiverse and doing a version of the Secret Empire story. So it's possible we see an old man Steve in this show that is not the old man Steve that handed the shield to Sam, and wouldn't that be mind-blowing? Of course, the other big thing is all about Thunderbolts and Thunderbolt Ross. Man, people want to see Ross in the show. They want some kind of an indication that the Thunderbolts are a real thing connected to Ross. They want to see some Red Hulk teasing, or perhaps other members of the Thunderbolt team gathering. I think this would be a massive deal for Marvel fans, something that would really drive people crazy. And there has been some indication by producers and people involved in the show that the way a sequel could happen is all tied into the very expansive possibilities that are set up in the finale. There's a lot of people saying similar things to this. So, man, oh man, if old man Steve Rogers actually pops up in this finale, I think it would be epic and get all Marvel fans talking a lot and speculating about what could happen. But similarly, General Thunderbolt Ross being involved could do the same thing and really set us to be speculating and talking a lot about Thunderbolts moving forward. Now, if none of those things happen, and we just get a resolution of Sam being Captain America, I don't know, man. I'm going to be interested to see how the Marvel fandom will react to that. Because on the one hand, you could say fans just have too high of an expectation. But on the other hand, I really and truly believe that blowing fans away and doing crazy and surprise stuff is never a bad idea. I mean, The Mandalorian Season 2 sort of made its bread and butter off of having an incredible sort of surprise or reveal almost every single episode leading up to the finale, which brought back Luke Skywalker and absolutely blew everybody away. It was an incredible moment for Star Wars fans. Why wouldn't Marvel Studios want to replicate something like that? And they have the ability to do it with Chris Evans. They could do it. It would be perfect. So there you have it, folks. Our preview video for the finale of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, episode 6. Lot of interesting stuff sure to take place in the episode. A lot of crazy action. We do think Sam Wilson will become Captain America, but there's a lot of mystery about how all of that will go down. So we hope you enjoyed this preview and some of the fanboy dreaming and speculation town visiting that we did. Let us know what you think might happen in the finale in the comments section below. As I always say, I hope you are having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I will see you in the next video.